Okay guys, welcome back to another video on the channel, and today we are testing out the TYR Akimbos with the Mags of Holding acquisition. As you guys will know, the TYR was a very broken gun in zombies. It always has been. But the one downfall that it had was the amount of ammo you had in each magazine. You had about 10 bullets in each magazine after pack-a-punching it, I believe. And it just really became pretty useless because of how often you were reloading this gun. Yes, it was really powerful, but the one thing you had to do all the time was just simply reload. And it was a very annoying thing to have to do. So now that we've got the Mags of Holding acquisition, I thought I would jump into the game, test it out in Tier 1, Tier 2, and Tier 3 with the Mags of Holding acquisition, so we can just really start seeing how good this gun can be if you're not going to have to reload every 30 seconds. So let's go ahead and chuck Mags of Holding on straight away. As you can see, 66 bullets in the magazine. We are now never going to have to reload this gun. We just need to make sure we are constantly picking up ammo to be able to keep using it. But as we all know, Tier 1 is no test for any gun, so let's jump straight into that Tier 2 zone and start seeing what this pistol can do. And I'm also going to try and unlock Serpentinite camo on this gun. I've got a couple of guns left to get Borealis, so I thought, why not try this gun out and go for the camo at the same time? And that will get me closer to unlocking that Mastery camo for zombies. So we're in the Tier 2 zone now. We've got some Tier 2 zombies in front of us. Again, no pack-a-punch on the gun or anything like that. But we should be able to get through these zombies, to be honest, pretty easily without having any pack-a-punch on the gun. As you can see, we're going to do crazy damage to the zombies. Yes, alright, we might run out of ammo pretty quickly just firing at them like this. We are going to get through them without too many problems in the Tier 2 zone. As you can see there, Tier 2 zombies are going to get melted pretty quickly without any upgrades on the gun. Again, we will test it out against another Tier 2 zombie. So it's going to be about 2 shots of both guns to the head of the base zombies. And then, of course, the armored zombies are probably going to be a little bit more. But now that we've run out of ammo, let's just go ahead and Tier 1 pack-a-punch it. We have now got 135 bullets in the magazine. And we can start dropping through these zombies very quickly now with no problem. I mean, as you can see, it's going to take about 2 shots to the head of a base zombie, and then about 3 shots to the head of an armored zombie. So it's really going to be very powerful in the Tier 2 zone. Not going to struggle at all. It's going to quite easily just melt through the zombies we're coming up against at the moment. And again, don't forget, this is only Tier 1 pack-a-punch in a Tier 2 zone. We're not Tier 2 pack-a-punch or anything like that. And this gun is very powerful. It's going to do very good damage to the zombies. And I do want to try and find a high-value target, or at least a boss zombie in the Tier 2 zone, and see how quickly we can drop one of those. And the great thing with akimbo pistols is your sprint speed is still pretty fast, especially when you've got stamina up on. You're basically running at full speed. So the mobility on these is also going to be really fast, which is absolutely amazing. Okay, so it looks like we've got a mangler coming up here. Let's see how much damage we can do to a mangler with just Tier 1 pack-a-punch. I mean, even at Tier 1, that melted through that mangler with no real problems, to be totally honest. That done a really good job at getting through that mangler's health and just totally taking it out of the game. Again, remember, Tier 1 pack-a-punch. We're not yet at Tier 2 pack-a-punch, but let's actually go ahead and Tier 2 pack-a-punch as there's another mangler, so we can get a better test on how this mangler is going to go down at Tier 2 pack-a-punch rather than Tier 1. We can just keep spraying at this mangler and it is going to get absolutely dropped. This is what I love about the TYRs. Taking down boss zombies, they are just so ridiculously strong. But also now the fact we've got Mags of Holding on it, we don't have to reload the gun, which means it's going to do even more damage and be able to take them out even faster. I mean, as you can see, against normal zombies as well, it's now just going to be very powerful in the Tier 2 zone. So, all round now, this gun's going to start becoming a bit of a beast. And we're just going to look to jump into the Tier 3 zone, see what sort of damage we can do to the Tier 3 zombies. If it's not doing the craziest damage, I will go ahead and put that legendary Aether tool on, because that is going to make a big difference to the damage we're going to do. So let's see if we can find any Tier 3 zombies that we can quickly go ahead and test this gun out on. So let's see what we can do against this armored zombie. Really not bad damage, to be honest. Really not bad damage. We're going to do quite nice damage to the zombies. Can take them out pretty quickly. It's not the fastest, but again, there's only Tier 2 pack-a-punch in the Tier 3 zone. So considering that, it's not a bad TCK on the guns already. But like I said, if we wanted to, we can go ahead and chuck that legendary Aether tool on and just make it that little bit more powerful. And that's when it's going to start melting through these Tier 3 zombies. As you can see, armored zombie in the Tier 3 zone took 1 shot out of both bullets. Yeah, we're going to start melting through these zombies really quickly now. So what I might try and do, find something like a bounty contract or anything like that. But as you can see, there's a lot of people in the Tier 3 zone. So I might have to join up with a different squad in hopes of actually getting a contract to be able to complete. But already, without even Tier 3 in these guns, they just feel ridiculoly powerful. They feel like they're going to do some crazy damage. So we've actually got a Disciple in front of us. See what sort of damage we can do to this Disciple if we just do start spraying at it. Let's get rid of that dog. We just keep spraying at this Disciple. Yeah, it looks like it's going to do really nice damage to the Disciple. Not going to take too long to take down at all there, to be totally honest. Again, considering it's Tier 2 pack-a-punch in the Tier 3 zone, that was not bad at all. I've definitely used worse guns than that. That really was not a bad TT cam, that Disciple. And again, with Mags of Holding, we can just keep spraying and do really, really nice damage to the zombies. Take out any of the zombies that pull up. The bosses are going to get dropped quickly. All round, it's just a very, very strong and very, very powerful gun. So there's also a Mimic here. Let's see what sort of damage we can do to a Mimic. That's like a 3-shot, maybe. Yeah, I mean, that wasn't bad at all. I mean, obviously, I know that other players took it out as well. But I've joined up with a different squad now, hopefully in the hopes of actually getting some more contracts to be able to complete and stuff like that as well. Because obviously I do want to complete some contracts. I want to be able to do some bounty contracts, fight some mega abominations and stuff like that. So with it there being that many people in the tier 3 zone, we kind of do have to join it simply because I don't know if I'll actually get a contract without being in a different squad. So I do apologize for that. But whilst we're waiting for this contract to expire, guys, I just want to say thank you to everyone that is new to the channel, everyone that's been supporting the channel over the last few videos. We have just hit 25,000 subscribers, which is absolutely insane. So thank you guys for everyone that has subscribed to the channel and showed me love on these zombies videos. Also, a massive shout out once again to everyone that is becoming members on the channel, which is absolutely insane to me. I did not expect people to start becoming members to the channel through zombies content. So if you are one of those that has become a member to the channel, I do really appreciate it. And if you guys are someone that wants to become a member, you can do so by clicking the join button next to the subscribe button down underneath the video. So yeah, once again, guys, thank you so much for 25,000 subscribers on the channel and everyone that is just seeming to show love every single video that I do put out. Your guys' support means the absolute world to me. I wouldn't be able to do this if it wasn't for you guys, so I do really, really appreciate everybody's support that is showing love and just coming through and supporting me on these zombies videos. You're the absolute goats. But let me go and start this HVT target and we can start seeing what sort of damage we can do to a bounty in tier 3. And then once this bounty contract is completed, we can look at tier 3 Pack-a-Punch in the gun as well, of course, because we do want to try it out to be the very best gun that we can. So let's start this contract up. Let's run out. Let's try and find wherever the high value target is going to be. We've got a Mimic. How quickly can we drop a Mimic? Let's just see real quick. I need to be a little bit careful here because I could end up going down. Yeah, didn't realize I didn't have plates. I'm so used to running around with the golden plate thing that it just threw me off that I actually didn't have it. But yeah, that Mimic should be about dead. There it is. The Mimic has been dropped. Where is this high value target? I don't know if I'm going to get there, to be honest, before my team does. They look like they're already on smoke going towards it. Hopefully I can get there, but it's not looking too confident. Oh my god, there is a Mangler. I need to be careful once again of my health and what sort of damage these are going to do to me. So yeah, the bounty target's already got dropped. I didn't get to get there, but that Mangler should now be able to get taken down. It has. My game's frozen, which isn't ideal, but then there's a bunch of zombies around. Yeah, no problem. Easily just get through the zombies, the boss zombies. Doesn't matter what's around us. As you've seen with this gun, you can get through the zombies very, very easily. But let's go and get the loot out of this reward rift, and then we can also go ahead and tier 3 Pack-a-Punch the gun to make it its best possible version. I mean, just look at how easy we've taken down that Disciple. I mean, I'd let it just get some more health because I wasn't paying attention. But yeah, that thing was getting melted ridiculously fast, to be totally honest. My teammates can't seem to finish it off for some reason. But yeah, we just melted through that so quickly. It's not a challenge for this gun whatsoever. And like I said, we have now got enough to tier 3 Pack-a-Punch it. So let's go ahead and do that. And then we can obviously start testing the gun a little bit more. Okay, guys, so we are coming up to the tier 3 at Pack-a-Punch. Now we're going to be tier 3 Pack-a-Punch now, as you guys can see. The final evolution of this gun, we should start melting through zombies ridiculously fast. I mean, you've seen how quick the gun already is, but there's a Disciple in the tier 3 zone. I mean, that Disciple just got absolutely ripped through. I don't know how much health it had, but it got absolutely obliterated. Like, that thing got taken down so quickly. It's kind of crazy how fast that was. And of course, I need to keep taking down boss zombies to actually get the camo unlocked that I am trying to unlock within this game as well. So taking down these boss zombies is not a bad thing whatsoever. I'm glad I'm taking down some of these bosses. Let's see what sort of damage we can maybe do to a Mega Abomination. Let's maybe just have it out and just see what we can do to a Mega Abomination with this gun. The one thing I will say is I hate this Mega Abomination fight simply because there's just a lot of other zombies around. Like, as you can see, there's a whole bunch of zombies that are just going to run at you. You've got things coming from every single angle. Okay, so it's going to fire another laser at me. We should be able to get that second head popped real nice and easy. Yeah, I mean, you can see just how fast this is going to take down a Mega Abomination. It's just a ridiculously powerful gun when it comes to boss zombies and things like Mega Abominations and stuff like that. It's just ridiculously fast. So it looks like it's going to fire that last laser. Let's see if I can get the angle. I couldn't quite get the angle that I needed. I need to be careful here. I haven't got much health left. Okay, so the last Mega Abomination head should open up. We should get that popped with any luck, to be totally honest. There we go. Mega Abomination dropped. It really was not too bad of a fight there. This gun is just so powerful, especially at taking down things like Mega Abominations and stuff like that. As you guys saw, that was a very quick way of taking down a Mega Abomination. Never struggled at any point. It's just such a good all-round gun to use. It's a very powerful gun to use. And hopefully we can get it into the Dark Ether Zone as well, so we can see what it's going to be like over there. But yeah, we've got a Disciple high-value target around here. See what sort of damage we can do to this if we can find it quicker before my teammate does. Is it going to be in here somewhere? I really don't know where it actually is. Yeah, it looks like it is going to be under here. See what sort of damage we can do. Its head is glitched through the floor, I think. Let's just keep spraying at it. I can't work out where the Disciple's head actually is. I mean, I don't know what just happened there. I'm going to be totally honest. I really do not know what just happened. But yeah, once you put the mags of holding on this TYR, it is a ridiculously crazy gun. As you've seen, you can fight off hordes of zombies easy. You can fight off boss zombies easy. It doesn't matter what's going on in the game. The TYRs are going to make it ridiculously easy to be able to complete. Again, we've got another Disciple in front of us. Let's see what sort of damage we can do to this Disciple here. If we stop letting it heal up off of us. I mean, just look at how quick they drop bosses. Like, it's actually crazy at how fast you were going to kill boss zombies in this game. They're not even bad against normal zombies either, which is the best thing about this gun. Like, you can quite easily fight off normal zombies with it. Where it's going to really thrive is against those boss zombies, Mega Abominations, Mimics, Manglers, things like that. That's where this gun is going to get ridiculously good. I just actually can't get over how quickly this gun actually takes down boss zombies. It is crazy fast. So you just sit there against that Disciple again. It just melts through them. Like, it literally melts them like they're not even there. It is crazy how good and powerful this gun is. We also get a legendary Aether tool. That is absolutely perfect. A nice bit of loot coming into tier 3. Probably don't need another self-revive, to be totally honest, either. As you can see, a Mangler melted. Like, the gun is just so powerful. It's crazy. And there we go. Serpentinite camo is unlocked, getting us one step closer towards Borealis as well. Absolutely perfect. That is worked out really nicely. Managed to get another camo done. Work towards the camo that I'm trying to get completed, but also use a very overpowered gun and make a good video on an overpowered gun at the same time. But, I mean, I'll tell you what, guys. These TYRs make grinding the tier 3 zone so easy. Like, it doesn't matter what you're coming up against. As I've mentioned multiple times, you're going to do really nice damage to every single zombie that you're coming up against. Whether it's a boss zombie, a normal zombie, a base zombie, an armored zombie, Mimic, Mangler, Disciple, Mega Abomination. You're going to do really good damage to absolutely all of them, which is what makes this gun so good for grinding tier 3 in the Dark Aether zones. I mean, just look at how quick it pops Mega Abomination's heads. Even when it's just got a critical shot available, you can just do such good damage to them. It's actually kind of crazy. I don't like the fact there's 2 Mega Abominations around, if I'm honest. I mean, look at all the stuff that's around us right now. It doesn't matter. Like, putting mags of holding on this TYR should literally be illegal in this game. It is crazy at how fast you can just get through absolutely everything. You got Mega Abominations going on. We can pop ahead on that one. Got another Mega Abomination. Let's try and pop ahead on that one. I mean, look at this. We're just taking on 2 Mega Abominations at the same time with no real problems, to be totally honest. We are pretty much doing decent damage to both of them. So there's the first one dropped. Let's see if we can get this second one dropped as well at the same time. Let's pop that down, do a little bit of damage to it as well. So there we go. Mega Abominations down, Mimics down, Manglers down. There's all sorts going on around us, but we're just easily able to take it out with this TY, and we haven't even run out of ammo at all. Like, these guns are so powerful in the tier 3 zone. I'm telling you guys that now. They're so good. Okay, guys, we are going into the Dark Aether zone now to test these guns in there, and I don't think they're going to struggle at all, let me tell you that much. Okay, guys, so if you saw my last video as well, you would have known that I was talking about the bounty contract not being a Mega Abomination and actually being a Mimic. And that was the first time I had seen that in the Dark Aether zone in this one. But apparently, the bounty target could literally be anything at any point. Like, you guys are telling me that, Harry, you can literally end up fighting anything within this game. And I genuinely, after all the times I've grinded this Dark Aether zone, have never seen anything but the Mega Abomination. So, kind of crazy that you guys have been telling me that actually there's a whole bunch of different ones that you can get. I didn't even realize that. I don't even know if I'm going to get to fight this Mega Abomination, simply because of the fact there are going to be, all my teammates are already there by the looks of it, taking on this Mega Abomination. So hopefully we can get there and do a little bit of damage to it before it does actually get taken down. But if not, it's not the end of the world. Okay, so it looks like it's only on half health, so we should be able to get some damage done to this Mega Abomination when we do get there. Let's run in, let's get to it, and let's start firing away with these TYRs. Let's get some critical shots on that eye that was open a little bit just then. So it looks like together we should get this Mega Abomination down pretty quickly. I do want to sort of try and hope for a critical shot, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Okay, we managed to get one there. It looks like it's going to fire its lasers, and that should be GG's for this Mega Abomination. There we go. Perfect. Taken down nice and quickly there. I mean, none of that I'm actually too worried about taking, to be totally honest. So let's go on to the next contract and keep grinding through this Dark Aether zone. We do have a Mangler here, so let's test it against the Mangler, because why not do some damage to the Mangler? There we go. I mean, it's just going to get dropped so quickly. Another Disciple in front of us. Again, why not test it out? I mean, I need to be a little bit careful, to be honest. I haven't got any plates on or anything, so I need to be a little bit careful. I don't know if my team know exactly where the contracts all are in this, so I'm going to go start the next one up. We can get that Outlast contract started and just grind through the Dark Aether zone. But these guns are going to make it ridiculously easy. As you can see, normal zombies going to get dropped in a couple of shots. Disciple wants to roll up. See what sort of damage we can do. I need to be a little bit careful on what's going on around here. Disciple is going to get dropped pretty quickly now. There we go. That should be the end of the Disciple. Not too bad there. Did take it out pretty quickly, to be totally honest. But this is the Elder Dark Ether Zone, so it is a little bit more difficult. It's a little bit more, you know, the zombies take a bit more damage. They're going to take a little bit more to take out the game. And this gun just has an absolute light work of it. Like, it is not going to struggle at all at taking down any of these zombies. And that is why I absolutely love these TYRs, especially now we've got the mags of holding able to be put on them. Like, beforehand, they were a little bit of a letdown simply because of the fact that, you know, you were in a situation where you could run out of ammo quite a lot. Taking down boss zombies can be a little bit annoying because, again, you are running out of ammo. You're reloading a lot of the time. But now with mags of holding, these guns are just so powerful. Like, they're easily going to get through everything. You don't ever have to reload. You've got 135 bullets to spray through. You keep picking up ammunition. Like, they're just so good now. They've got mags of holding on it. I can't believe how good these things are. They might become again my go-to weapon, if I'm totally honest. Like, these used to be my go-to weapon, and then I got a little bit fed up having to reload all the time. But now that I've got mags of holding available, these might become my go-to weapon for just grinding through Dark Aether zones, grinding through the tier 3 zones and stuff like that. Like, I mean, just look at them. They're actually insane at how fast they're going to take stuff down. Okay, I need to be a little bit careful there. I can't believe I've just gone down. But this Disciple should now be able to get finished up. There we go. Finish off that Disciple. They're just so good. They're so powerful. Like, I don't even know what more to say on these guns. They're just so fun to use. They're just so good to use. So it looks like my teammate is going to go and start that last contract up, so we can go ahead and start up actually completing the contract. Let's get over there pretty quickly and see if we can get one done nice and fast before everything else does turn up. Is there one going to be behind me? I can't remember where the first one actually ends up spawning. Yeah, there's going to be one behind me. I'm going to go ahead for this middle one over here and just see how quickly we can get this done. Let's throw a couple decoys around. We'll get that down, and we should be able to start this up pretty quickly here. There we go. That should be that one done. I don't know why that bugs out every single time. It tries to do it with my hands, but there we go. It's going to be that one done. That one should get finished up by my teammate there, hopefully, with any luck. And yeah, the reward rift is going to appear right next to me. Absolutely perfect. We can get that done. No good loot out of that one, unfortunately, but we did get a legendary Aether tool and a couple of other little bits out of that grind, so that wasn't too bad, to be honest. And that was the TYRs, guys. That is what the TYRs are capable of in the tier 3 and the Dark Aether zone. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed today's video. If you have, please be sure to smash a thumbs up, as it helps me out way more than you can ever imagine. And if you have enjoyed today's video, be sure to check out the rest of the channel, where there's a whole bunch of zombies content that I think you guys will really enjoy. So go check out some other videos. If you do enjoy them, be sure to subscribe to the channel with notifications turned on. And like I said, if you do want to become a member to the channel, which does really help me out, guys, like, it really allows me to do this and do it to the best of my ability, you can do so by clicking the join button next to subscribe. But don't feel forced to do it at all, guys. If you are subscribed with notifications turned on and you're watching the videos and liking the videos, that is more than enough for me, and I do really appreciate every single one of you. But let me know your thoughts on these TYRs in the comments below. Are you going to go ahead and try them out for yourselves? If you want to copy the exact class that I was using, you can see it on screen right now. That is the exact class I was using, obviously with the mags of holding attached to it as well. But yeah, guys, I appreciate you watching all the way to the end of today's video. I do really appreciate you guys tuning in and staying all the way to the end. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will catch you all the next one in a bit. Peace.